You're about to score turbo autism. I have little or no problem with imagination. When I imagine something, I find it fairly easy to visualize the same. I am very good at that, I think. I can visualize things pretty easily, just like all of your guys' mothers. They're all naked right in here. So, you, buddy. Do you ever feel that you're kind of different? Maybe not the sharpest tool in the utensil drawer. No, wait, hold on. That's not right. That's not right. Maybe not the sharpest knife in the tool shed. Damn it. Maybe you think you're a little special. Well, I sure as hell didn't think so. I thought I was normal compared to you guys. Turns out I'm not at all. This is what happened when I took the autism test. I cracked the case before the test even started. No way you're not autistic. I mean, I guess we're about to fucking find out. All right, let's start. The first two questions are optional. We can only request you to enter your age and gender, blah, blah, blah. Okay, all right. I am 20. I almost forgot how fucking old I was, dude. How was I about to fail the first question asking about how old I am? Dude, I'm so fucking stupid. Holy shit. Anyway, I prefer, no, I will answer. I am a male. Okay. Observation skills play a very important role in autism diagnosis. A typical adult with autism would be highly observant in certain areas while lacking in some generic observation skills. In this section, we will evaluate both your strengths and weaknesses. Great. I tend to notice and may get disturbed by small sounds and others that others may not notice or care about. If there's a lot of noise going on, I feel like I start to get like agitated and kind of irritated. For example, like if someone's like in the kitchen and I'm just like chilling and I hear like pots and pans banging and stuff like that, that does bother me. I don't like that. If there's too many sounds, I start to kind of be like, ugh, you know what I mean? So maybe I'll put like slightly agree, I guess. I get hooked onto minute pieces of information. I have an eye for little things like car number plates. That is true. I do look at car plates a lot when I'm driving, or if I'm a passenger or whatever. I look at things pretty like intensely. I like to engage in activities or games with kids that involve pretending or making up stuffs. Not really, but I also don't really mind it. So I'll put like slightly agree. Even if I am reading a bestseller, often I don't understand what the characters are up to or what their intentions may be. No, I'm pretty good at figuring out like what's going on. By looking at a person, I'm often able to guess what he or she might be thinking or how they might be feeling. I feel like I can, I don't know. I feel like for the most part, I can read people. Sometimes I'm wrong, but I feel like for the most part, I'm right. So I'm going to say slightly agree. All right, let's keep going. I find it hard to imagine what it would be like to become someone else. Not true. I wish I was outro guy all the time.
I could have my Gucci on. I could wear my Louis.
I'm pretty good at understanding. Actually, I'll put to some context, so it's kind of like iffy. Moving on, social interactions. The objective of this section is to evaluate the social interaction skills that you possess. Your social habits and the circle you mingle with tells us a lot about your autism quotient. So, my circle involves of me, outro guy, Zane, and my lady. And I guess Sponge and Matt. I'm talking about like my IRL circle, but sure, let's just do all of it. And to be honest, that's one big circle of autism. So I generally do understand the boundaries between being rude versus being polite. I feel like for the most part, yeah. Sometimes I'm an asshole, but for the most part, I'm pretty polite. When in a social situation, I'm relatively easygoing. Even though I may be initially uncomfortable, I warm up to the occasion eventually. I'll put slightly agree, because sometimes if I'm uncomfortable somewhere and I originally didn't want to be there, I, for the most part, don't really ease up. But it really depends. So I'll put slightly agree. The size of my friend circle. If I started YouTube a couple more like years ago prior, like I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago, my circle would have been much bigger. But my friend group, fell apart because one of my friends was a fucking asshole. So we cut him off, but like maybe like 4 of us, of them, oh, sure, all of us, kind of migrated towards him. And me, Zane, and outro guy, Jonathan, we're kind of what's left of like what was acceptable in that group. So I'll say, okay, so Zane, Jonathan, I do count my lady as my friend because she's one of my best friends. Smudge and Matt, I'll say 5. And you guys are pretty great. So I'll put 5 to 10. I usually enjoy doing stuff with others rather than just by myself. I'll put slightly agree because it kind of depends on what it is. I don't understand why sometimes my friends or immediate family members get bored or annoyed with something I've done. Nope. Strongly disagree. I know when I'm being annoying as fuck and people want me to shut the fuck up. I know that for sure. I tend to feel out of place in a large group or social gathering. I'm usually the last person to get a joke. So that's not true. I usually get jokes pretty quickly. But sometimes I do feel uncomfortable in a big group. So I'll put slightly disagree. Or I mean, slightly agree, I enjoy casual conversations with friends and family members. Yes. I get excited about marriages and theme parties. Not really. I mean, I guess only on occasion, I guess. I have a good understanding of what my friends and family expect from me. I mean, yeah, I guess. I strongly agree, I guess. I enjoy meeting new people from different cultural, social, and financial backgrounds. If you don't look like me and you're not at the financial status of me, gross. No. Yucky. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't care. When I get bored, this is what I like to do most. I guess go on your phone, talk to people, read, or fuck romance movies. I'll go on my fucking phone, dude. If someone who I may like is trying to flirt with me, my initial reaction would be, if someone's doing that with me, I feel like I would like be just confused and I'd be like, nah, they're not doing that. Nah. So I feel like it would kind of be like confused. I'd be confused because I wouldn't understand why they're trying to flirt with me. All right. Communication skills. The purpose of this section is to evaluate your communication skills. The questions would be targeted around the specific areas that are applicable to your age and gender. Okay. When in a social gathering, I can participate and keep track of multiple conversations that I have had. I guess sort of, I guess. I mean, so the thing is, it's like, if I have a bunch of people talking to me at once, I'll be like, okay, hold the fuck up. But if, for example, Zane has a conversation with me, and then Jonathan has a conversation with me, and then my lady has a conversation with me, I'm going to remember every one of those conversations. But if they're all talking to me at the same time, I'll be like, okay, shut up. One of you guys go at a time. So I'll put sort of, I guess. Making up stories as casual conversational starters comes easily to me. Kinda. I feel like I do that shit all the fucking time. I feel like I just make shit up when I'm talking to Jonathan just to fucking annoy him. I enjoy casual chit chats, gossip, rumors, and similar fun conversations. Oh, dude, I fucking love it. When I talk, I seldom give other people the opportunity to utter a word. I feel deeply disturbed if I'm interrupted. I'm gonna put slightly agree because if I'm talking and someone interrupts me, it does piss me off. I don't like to be interrupted, mainly because I hate repeating myself. That's the one, like my one pet peeve. I hate having to fucking repeat myself. So if someone interrupts me, I'll forget what I'm saying or I have to repeat what I fucking said. So I'll put slightly agree. Keeping a conversation going is often a challenge for me. Sometimes, I mean, I feel like if I have nothing to say, then yeah. But if it's something I'm interested in talking about, then it's not really, I can keep fucking going forever. I'll put on reasonably good conversation. I can read between the lines when in a conversation. Yes, I can. I am a very good listener. While speaking on the phone, I am often not sure when it's my turn to speak. No, I feel like I can get that. People often complain that I tend to keep going on and on about the same subject. Not really. No one ever calls me out on it, but I do know that if I'm talking about something, especially that's something I'm passionate about, I'll go on and on and on and on and on. So I'll put strongly agree. I'm a good diplomat. I can avoid tricky or complicated situations. I'll put, I guess sometimes I get into some shit, dude. I get into some fucking shit. Behavior, sensory, and motor skills. Personal habits play a crucial role in accurate diagnosis of autism in adults. This section will try to assess your sensory, cognitive, and behavioral patterns. I am more comfortable doing things the same way every time, even though there might be a better alternative. Very fucking yes. I hate change. I don't like when things get moved around, or for example, if some shit with like the recording or whatever, if something gets moved the fuck around or isn't exactly the way I left it, I freak the fuck out because I'm like, oh my God, where the fuck did it go? How do I get it back? Yada, yada, whatever. So yes, I'll put strongly agree. I don't fucking like it. It's also why I don't like people going in my room or touching my shit, because then I'm like, they're going to start fucking shit around, and I don't like that. I have little or no problem with imagination. When I imagine something, I find it fairly easy to visualize the same. I am very good at that, I think. I can visualize things pretty fucking easily, just like all of your guys' fucking mothers. They're all naked right in here. So fuck you, buddy. I get so involved with something at hand that I tend to overlook other activities that I needed to pursue. Very much so. I get dialed, dude, I lock the fuck in, dude, and I stay on that task. You know what I mean? For example, like when I'm working during the day and I'm like editing and stuff, I typically don't eat lunch because I get distracted and I lock the fuck in, and then I forget, and then I realize it's about 4 p.m. and I'm like, oh shit, I was supposed to eat 3 hours ago. So you're about to score turbo autism? Probably. I don't have a total one. I'll put at times, because sometimes I know when I need to fucking stop. I have a powerful imagination. If I'm reading a story, I can easily imagine what the characters might look like. Yes. I'll put depends. For the most part, I can't. For the most part, I am more strongly attached to people than to things. No, not true at all. I'm very materialistic. There's some people that I can just forget about and I don't give a fuck. But as long as I still have my shit, dude, I'm very okay. I'll put not unless my spirits are really high. This is how I react to changes in routine. Dude, like I said, I fucking hate change. So I'll put angry. It makes me upset. I don't like it. The big picture interests me more than small nitty gritties. Not true. If I'm making a big plan, I need to know every step of the way because I think about it. I was one of those kids, dude, that in school, when you guys were like reading out loud, I would be like the one to like look over and find what paragraph I'm supposed to be reading so I can practice it in my head so I don't sound like a fucking moron. So that's me. I like to plan. Yeah, this is me. I focus more on smaller components, but I have the big picture in mind, but I like the nitty gritty first. I feel very strongly about things I want to do, and I do get upset if I can't pursue them, even though there may be, yes, if I can't do something that I really, really want to do, I get upset. So I'll put strongly agree. I tend to get anxious or nervous when encountered with new or, dude, for sure, bro. For sure. I'm comfortable with multitasking. I feel like it's something I do every day for the most part. I often rely on instincts and act spontaneously. I would say yeah. I would rate my concentration. Oh, dude. I'm getting fucking TikTok brain. But I'll say it's about, I would say average. Personal interests. This section will ask a few questions about your personal interests or lack of it. This helps our system identify certain core strengths and weaknesses that are typical to adults with autism. All right, there should be a period here. Where I would rather prefer to be. A library, party, dinner, or at home. Home for sure. I may not be a mathematician, but that has nothing to do with my love for numbers. Numbers fascinate me. It kind of depends. I think numbers in finance, and for example, my job now, YouTube and streaming, it's all fucking numbers, analytics, viewers, all that shit. So numbers do interest me, but I fucking hate math. So, I will put slightly agree. While in school, this is how I would have rated my favorite subject. Math, 1 for sure. Science, 3. English, 2. I was good at English. I was really good at writing papers. So I'll put, it didn't really interest me though. I'll put science at 4. I'll put English at 3. History, I did not really give a fuck, but it wasn't, the worst. And others, I don't know what others could be, so I'm just going to put it in the middle as 3. Let's see. A perfect weekend getaway for me would be a museum. No. Camping. No. Movies. Possibly. A match. Not really. Or reading. No. I will put movies, I guess. I mean, I just went to a baseball game today, and I enjoy going to hockey games and stuff. But I prefer watching movies out of all of these. Patterns exist everywhere, and I can spot them easily. Sometimes I'll put slightly agree. I hardly notice small changes in a person's appearance or in a situation. I would say I'm pretty observant. If something changes in somebody, whether it's physically, emotionally, whatever, I feel like I kind of pick it up. So I'll put sometimes. My favorite social media, Instagram for sure. I love Instagram. Instagram Reels, bro. Miscellaneous questions. The questions asked in this section are used to fine-tune the score accuracy. Some questions are experimental in nature. The emoticon that best describes my usual mood. I would say neutral. I'm not really beaming every fucking day of my life. But I would say I'm kind of like whatever. The one word that describes me best is, I'm going to put chill. I feel like I'm a pretty chill dude for the most part. Using your desktop mouse or fingers, draw any geometric shape that comes to your mind. I don't want to look at the suggestions. All right, here, I'm going to spin around in my chair 3 times and I will draw whatever shape comes to my head. All right, let's do it. 1, 2. Oh shit. 3. All right. Hexagon. Boom. What are you doing? Reset. Boom. 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 I never said I was an artist. All right. What? View results. Oh my, bruh. All right, let's see. What? I have to pay for it? Dude, what do you mean? I have to pay $3 to, dude. That is so fine. That's so ass. I can't believe I'm fucking paying for an autism test. All right, let's see. Oh God. Uh-oh. Ooh, here, I'll show you guys the results. Hold on, view report online. What the fuck, dude? I'll show you guys in a second. Whoa, it shows my IP address. Oh my God, what the fuck, dude? Let me make sure there's no personal information on here. That's dude, no way. No fucking way, dude. Oh my fucking God, dude. That is unreal. It is what it is. That is unbelievable. Arno for acoustic president? Dude, vote for me, and I promise I will make all your acoustic dreams come true. I promise. I cannot believe I paid $3 to find out that I'm fucking autistic.
Marno, play your outro.
Today, I'm gonna get big. First exercise, curls. Next up, oops. Yeah!
Did the math, I'm baby Johnny Cash. My girl gon' throw it back, that my life is cinemas. Holy hell, this max, I make hits and you make trash. I'm on vacay, do not ask, poolside eating Apple Jacks. Shut up, bitch, shut up. Big deal like TJ Maxx. Bought some cat